Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Daniel Bartholomew. You can call me Dr. B, Dr. Dan, doesn't really matter to me. I am very excited to have the opportunity to share with all of you my passion for sociology in this 5-week online summer course, Sociology 2301 Social Problems. So as you are all hopefully aware, that being that this is an online 5-week summer course, we only have 5 short weeks to cover an entire semester's worth of content. So please buckle in, get ready to do the work it's going to take to be successful in this course. Over the next few minutes, I'm just going to use this introductory video to introduce you to our Blackboard course website. I'm also going to quickly go over our syllabus, and I will also kind of show you step-by-step instructions about how you can access the content for each week and the assignments that you're expected to complete. So first thing we'll do here is take a look at our Blackboard course website. When you log into Blackboard and select our course, which is again Sociology 2301 Social Problems, you'll be directed to this welcome page where you'll see this brief introductory message from me. You will also find the welcome video that I'm recording right now posted on this page. On the left-hand side here, as you should be familiar with on Blackboard, you'll have some different tabs that are going to be useful to us throughout the course. The first one is the syllabus tab here. If you go ahead and click on that, you will see our syllabus here. It is provided in a Word document, so please be sure that you have access to Microsoft Office on your computer or device. If you're not aware of this already, Microsoft Office is freely available to you as a TAMUCC student, so if you need any help downloading Microsoft Office to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, things of that sort, contact IT. So the first page of the syllabus just goes over some kind of helpful introductory information, the name of our course, my name, my pronouns, which we'll talk more about later. Since this is an online summer course, I won't be holding office hours on campus. Rather, I'll just be meeting with students by appointment via Zoom as needed. So if there's ever a question that you have that you'd rather discuss via Zoom rather than chatting through email, just send me an email and we'll find a time that works with our schedules and we'll schedule a Zoom that way. My email address is also posted here, so there is that for you. I try to reply to emails as quickly as possible, so that is always a good way to get a hold of me if you have any immediate questions. I'm not going to go through this, but I do expect you to read through the course description and learning objectives on your own time so you can understand the goals of this course and what I'm hoping that every one of you will learn by the end of this course. A few notes about course structure. There's no textbook for you to purchase for this course. I am of the belief that college is expensive enough in the United States, and so I do not try to burden my students with the additional expenses of textbooks whenever I can avoid that. So for this course, I've pieced together a number of different readings and videos that I'll expect you to view every week, and I'll show you in just a few minutes what that looks like in Blackboard. Just a few notes about the structuring of this course. Again, since this is an online 5-week summer course, this is a fast-paced learning environment. Think about this. Every week during a typical fall or spring semester course, you meet for 2.5 hours. So since this is a 5-week course instead of 15 weeks, we're essentially covering 3 times the amount of content every week. So that means we have about 7.5 hours that you should expect to dedicate towards lecture and in-class discussions, as well as 3 weeks worth typically of homework in every week for this online summer course, in addition to preparing for exams and other major assignments. So I think it's important to contextualize that in your mind. The amount of work that I'm asking you to complete in this course might seem like a lot, but really we're covering 3 times the amount of content in 1 week in this online summer course that you would in a typical fall or spring semester. So I try and keep that in mind. I definitely don't try and overburden you with readings or videos if I don't think they're important to you and if it's not something that you need to view to perform successfully on the homework assignments, exams, and final project. I also try really hard to find readings and videos that are interesting, that will hopefully be thought-provoking, so you actually look forward to working through the content every week. Please be prepared and ready to participate. We're going to be doing online discussion forums in this class to simulate the discussions that we would be having if this were a face-to-face class. And so I really encourage you to lead with your own unique perspectives and ideas in those discussions and to be open and honest. We don't all need to agree, but we do need to treat each other with respect. Whenever we're discussing a topic like social problems, we're going to have differences in opinions about things. We're going to come into these conversations with different perspectives, and that's okay. I want want you to be able to incorporate your perspectives and your background and your upbringing into the perspectives that you're bringing to the table. So let's treat each other with respect. We don't all need to agree, but we do need to recognize that everyone is coming into this course with different levels of experience and knowledge pertaining to the topics we're talking about. Sensitive content disclosure, we are going to be talking about some potentially sensitive subjects throughout this course, so if there's ever a week where you need to disengage from the content or you feel like you can't fully engage with it for whatever reason, please let me know and we'll do our best to come up with alternative assignments as needed. Just a quick note about contacting the professor. This isn't as big of a deal during summer courses, but during the regular semester, when we typically work with hundreds of students in a semester, it's just courteous if you're emailing your professors to follow this type of formatting for sending an email. So we know who you are, so we know what class of ours that you're in, and so that we're really best able to help answer whatever question it is you're asking. So whenever you email me, if you have to email me for any reason throughout this course, I'd recommend just go ahead, copy and paste this little template that I've provided in the syllabus for you here and fill in the blanks as needed and adjust as necessary to ask whatever questions you have. It just helps me to respond to emails as quickly and efficiently as possible. In terms of academic and integrity and plagiarism, don't cheat, don't take other people's words if they're not your own. Pretty straightforward. Structurally for this course is worth a total of 400 points. This is how you will earn those points. 100 of them are from weekly reflection assignments, another 100 points for weekly discussion posts. We'll have 2 exams, each worth 50 points, totaling another 100 points. And then your final project in this course is a Solving Social Problems infographic, which is also worth 100 points. All right, so I'm not going to go through this in detail here, but this just explains to you what all of the major assignments are for this course, and then our 5-week calendar so you can see the topics that we're going to be covering over the next 5 weeks. So the syllabus, again, provided to you on Blackboard. Strongly encourage you to look at that before jumping into the content for this week, but let me also show you now how you can access the content. So if we go back to our Blackboard course website here, you'll see this tab that says Course Content. Go ahead and click on that. Every week from here on out, you'll see a content folder for the readings and videos and assignments that I expect you to complete for that week. So our week 1 content starts on Tuesday, May 31st through Sunday, June 5th. If you click on this, you will see the to-do list and all of the different folders that I have organized in here for you. So every week, the first thing you'll see in the weekly content folder is a to-do list. So I outline step by step everything that you need to complete for that week. All right, so if you like to keep a calendar or enter assignments into your phone or whatever, however you keep organized your plan or whatever, you can go ahead and look at this to-do list. I have all of the due dates for every assignment here. So you'll see the first thing on the to-do list for this week, read through the syllabus. After you've read through the syllabus, I give you an extra credit opportunity. Yeah, we're starting out this semester with extra credit, always a good deal. There's just an introduction discussion post. I think it's really important, especially in online formats, since we can't meet each other face to face, to kind of get to know the people that you're going to be communicating with throughout the course. So to complete that, you will go to the introduction discussion post tab that I have linked here. And it's going to bring you to this form for introduction discussion posts. You'll see I've already entered my discussion post here. I just asked 6 basic questions that I'd like you to complete or to answer to earn credit for this extra credit assignment. What your name, your pronouns are, year in school, pretty straightforward stuff. Again, just an opportunity for us to get to know each other a little bit better. All right, so that is an optional assignment, meaning you do not have to do it. However, if you do complete the introduction discussion post by Thursday, June 2nd, you can earn up to 10 points of extra credit. So a good way to start off the semester, getting extra credit points, pretty low stakes assignment. I would definitely encourage you all to do that. But again, it's for extra credit. So if you don't have the time or energy to dedicate to that, not necessary. The next thing you'll see on our to-do list is a week 1 reflection activity. So every week you will have a reflection activity. It's kind of a warm-up exercise to get your brain thinking about the topic that we're going to be covering or topics that we're going to be covering for that week and to relate it to your own lived experiences. So you'll go ahead and open up this week 1 reflection assignment and you'll see the instructions for the assignment and the assignment itself here. So that's the next thing you'll be completing for this week. After you complete the reflection assignment, you go back to our to-do list. You'll see the next thing to do, we're on number 4 here, is to view and read the content and lecture videos for modules 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. So every week I organize the content into these different module folders. So again, since this is technically a 5-week summer course, we are really covering 3 weeks worth of content in 1 week here. So I organize those into these kind of modular folders here. So you'll start with module 1.1. This week it's understanding bias, and you'll see in every content folder, I have a series of videos, readings, sometimes activities that I want you to complete. And I recommend that you view the videos and the readings and complete the activities in the order that I list them in the content folders. So you'll start this week by clicking on this video here, go on to clicking this link, which is another little series of videos, and then one short reading here. In every module folder, you will also see that I include a subfolder for video lectures and slides. So these video lectures are basically the lectures that I would be giving if we were having class in person. So if you're somebody that really learns from lecture, I would definitely recommend viewing these. I also include the slides that I cover in these video lectures within this subfolder too. So if you ever want to go back to the slides that I'm covering in these video lectures to take deeper notes or to revisit concepts or things, those are available to you as well. All right. So like I said, you'll complete the modules in the order that they're listed. This week there are 3 modules. Every week there will be between 2 to 3 modules. So this week you have the module Understanding Bias. The next module is Intro to Social Problems. The third module are Systems of Privilege and Oppression. So I recommend that you again watch the videos and complete the readings that are in these folders in the order that they're listed. Your exam questions will come from this weekly content, and as well as the discussion posts that you're expected to complete are also going to be informed by this content as well. So I encourage you to again view and read the content in the module folders, take notes and write down any questions you have as you're working through this content. Definitely be an active note taker when you're looking through this content, right? So I definitely recommend you have paper and pen or a separate tab open up on your computer as you're working through this content. Take notes and write down questions that you have, because that will help you complete your final assignment for this week, which is your week 1 discussion post. So the discussion post you can see is linked in the very bottom of the week 1 content folder here. So every week you will have a weekly reflection assignment, and you will also have a weekly discussion post. The discussion posts are always due on Friday at 11:59 p.m. And so for every weekly discussion post, I'm going to give you a few different questions or prompts to choose from. I'm typically going to ask you to reply to at least 2 of these questions or prompts in your initial discussion post. And that will be due every Friday at 11:59 p.m. And then by Sunday at 11:59 p.m., you need to comment on at least 2 other students' discussion posts. And these comments need to be more than just, oh, you raised an interesting point, Susie, or Jonathan, I think you wrote an excellent discussion post. No, that's not going to cut it. You need to engage in a conversation, ask questions, start thoughtful debates with each other, and really show that you're reading and trying to work through the assigned content for every week. That's what I'm going to be looking for. So again, your initial discussion post every week from here on out, due Friday at 11:59 p.m., and you need to comment on at least 2 other students' posts by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Along those lines, your weekly reflection assignments are always going to be due Thursdays at 11:59 p.m. So get these dates ingrained in your mind now. For the next 5 weeks, every Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, you're going to have an assignment due. So this is it for week 1. If you have any questions or concerns whatsoever, please reach out to me via email. I look forward to getting to know all of you in your first week of discussion posts and assignments. And I hope you enjoy this course. Take care, everybody.